Hello, my brother. Bella here. I hope I'm not interrupting you at an inconvenient time. Are you coming back here? Today is a busy day for me. Could you and your wife just stay at home today?
What are you on about, Bella? Why do you have to bug me all the time? That's fantastic. Why do you anger me merely by reaching out to me? I'm sure it's about something bothersome. Since you're 30, I'd assume you'd matured by now. But you're still the same grumpy person you've always been. What exactly is it? Let me guess, you're still alone in your room today, aren't you? You're still living on the top floor of a magnificent apartment complex, and you're not even enjoying it. What a squander.
Silas, please. The major reason I don't leave my room is that I don't want to cross paths with you and your wife. You may not live at mom and dad's like I do, but there's something about the whole setup that bothers me.
What? What exactly are you on about, Bella? You're always grumbling about something.
She seems to take it upon herself to go into my room whenever I leave it without even asking me. Before she leaves, she takes whatever she wants from my room.
She is now a part of this family, hence she is permitted. Family members should be able to take what they require from one another, right?
Certainly not. This is not the case. How could you possibly think that? She uses my toilet, eats all of my food whenever she wants, and acts as if she is attempting to take over my space. You mean you haven't noticed?
What are you talking about, really? You're just making stuff up. Stop attempting to create drama. Bella, your grumbling is so hilarious. You're making me laugh. Don't go too far ahead of yourself. Oh, I almost forgot. We'll be over tonight as well.
What? Are you kidding me? You can't keep dropping by unannounced, Silas.
No, I'm not joking. We'll be staying as well. Thank you for inviting us.
No way. That isn't an option. Don't even think about coming over here. Stay at home. My house is not a place where you and your wife can come and do anything you want. By the way, Mom and Dad feels the same way about you and your wife.
What? What did you say? Stop lying to me. What do you mean? Stop joking around and attempting to cause controversy with unfounded rumors. Get a hold of yourself. Tell me what you think about it once you're back to your normal Bella self.
Have you considered it? What do you mean? What do you think about?
Concerning the fact that you are 30 years old and are still living in Mom and Dad's apartment.
What does my age have to do with anything in this situation?
Oh, Bella, don't play dumb with me. It's not difficult. That is exactly what I meant. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter in the end. I'll inherit the flat nonetheless because I'm the firstborn son. So, I believe you can read between the lines. Soon, I'll be deciding who lives there and who doesn't.
Get away of here. You took the words I was about to say. That's what I should tell you. This is not something your father would gift you. That is, you will not inherit anything.
What are you talking about, Bella? Are you crazy? What are you on about this time? I can't keep up with your continual chattering. I'll make it easy for you. Since father lives there, it's his, there's no doubt about it.
You obviously missed the memo. Someone forgot to explain how things function in the apartment to you.
Don't start telling lies about the apartment being your fiancé's again. After all, he's on a business trip right now, isn't he?
That's correct. When you put your mind to anything, you must have an excellent memory.
Please, I don't believe anything you say. You claim ownership of the residence, but you can't prove it because he is never present. I'd never accept you at your word for it.
He is now abroad. I'm not going to bother him with a stupid debate right now.
He most likely accepted the job overseas to avoid a pig like you.
What are you expecting me to do? Do you want me to attempt to call him? Would you believe me if I could get him on the phone and get him to show his face and tell you the truth?
Oh, please. I'm sick of hearing about him. He isn't even here. As per usual. You keep referring to him as your fiancé, yet he appears to be little more than a two-dimensional boyfriend. A true loser.
What? I can't believe you're serious. I would never speak negatively about your wife, so please do not speak negatively about my fiancé.
That describes you perfectly. So damn depressed and sad all the time. Your melancholy is practically contagious just by glancing in your eyes.
You have no right to speak that to your sister. Who do you think you are?
Whatever the case may be, it doesn't make a difference. It's your life. You're free to be yourself. While you can, enjoy your life as a shut-in.
Is this the right time? Please accept my apologies for bothering you. I realize the time difference has made it tough to communicate recently.
Bella, hello? Wow, that must be the middle of the night over there, right? Is everything in order? I understand how difficult it is for us to communicate, especially with the current time difference.
I'm aware of that. I was hoping that this was the right time for both of us. I desperately needed to speak with you. I need to talk to you right away about something.
Of course it is. In that case, any time is a good moment. Is everything in order? Is this in any way related to your parents?
Yes, they are a part of it. Unfortunately, it is not all. This is actually more about my brother and his wife. The situation is rapidly worsening.
What? Are you serious? They are continuing being difficult to you.
Unfortunately. Even now and again, they just come over here and stay the night with no warning. I attempt to keep as much distance between myself and them as possible, but he simply seems to get smaller and smaller. The length of time they spend here is gradually rising.
Do you believe they're trying to gradually settle in so they can stay long-term or make the place their own?
Regrettably, yes. That is exactly what I believe. When my parents were constantly present, they made certain that they had to pay rent if they wanted to be here. But now that my parents aren't around as much, they just come and go as they like. I can't stand the feeling that they only want to live on the top floor of this building. So they're gradually evicting me so they can take control.
I'm sorry we had to go through this. It would be difficult to keep them from entering the building.
Exactly. Even if I say no, they will simply ask my parents, who will always say they are welcome to come inside. I have no power. They are only getting worse. They come and go whenever they choose. They will even take whatever they want from my home and leave without notifying me. I'm just tired of it all. When they come around, I just go into my room and hope they leave fast.
I'm not sure what to say, Bella. That sounds like a nightmare situation.
I was hoped to wait until you return from your business trip, but I am almost at my breaking point. It's like I'm pitted against 4 other individuals in my own home. I can never be at ease.
Hey there, Bella. Everything will improve. I wish I could be there right now to assist you. Tell me what they stole. I will replace them for you.
What? I can't expect you to do that. Aside from that, it might be very pricey.
It's just goods. We can always replace them after this is all done. What are some of the things you don't want them to take?
So, they got some clothes and accessories from you. And, of course, I got my engagement ring from you. Then there's my notebook, which contains all of my work data, and my backpack, which contains work flash drives. The fountain pen that my father gave me has always meant a lot to me. I'm sorry to ask, but can my printer be one of the items we purchase? They took it away from me.
Yes, of course. Printers and other accessories are inexpensive to replace. Those shouldn't be a problem.
But, truly? I'm not certain. I'm not sure I trust you to replace these things for me.
Don't be concerned about it. We should concentrate on concealing the vital information you just mentioned. Do you think one huge box will be enough to hold everything?
That should be fine, in my opinion. They aren't particularly large, so I should be able to pack it in a box with ease.
That's wonderful. Oh, and there's the element of surprise. I was going to tell you about it tomorrow, but I guess I can tell you now. Maybe it will cheer you up. I should be able to return home for a short time next week.
What? Are you certain? Finally! After all this time, you can finally return.
That's correct. I was able to predict everything else I'd take faster than expected. I'll be in your country for 3 months.
I'm ecstatic. That's fantastic news. Just knowing you'll be here soon will be enough to help me through my family's crazy. Please let me know if there is anything I can do or if you have any needs.
Thank you very much. You've been a tremendous assistance. Don't worry, I believe I have everything under control. I'm glad I could make you smile. Let us end our talk on a happy note. After all, it's the dead of night over there, right? You must be exhausted by this point.
To be honest, I think a little bit. Having to deal with my family drains me completely.
I don't blame you in the least. That's exactly what I was thinking. You should rest. If you require anything further, please contact me and I will do my best to assist you.
Thank you a lot. I'll contact you when I wake up. You're fantastic.
Without a doubt. That is why I am here. I've got your back. We'll fix this together. Have a good night. Dreams come true.
Felix, good night. Thank you very much for being there for me at all times.
Hello there, Bella. Drop what you're doing and pay attention to what I'm saying. I'll need you to get out of the apartment today.
What? What do you mean?
I met up with Mom and Dad for a little conversation. They believe you are wasting their money. You're a 30-year-old lady who hasn't married yet. Not to mention the fact that your fiancé isn't even in the same nation as you.
Really? You're using the fact that I'm not married against me? Is that why I'm being evicted from my apartment?
Anyone's fantasy woman isn't a middle-aged woman like you who is almost unmarried. You must broaden your knowledge of the real world. The experience of being homeless for a short time should enough.
Oh. So you're saying I'm being evicted from my apartment?
That's correct. It is truly for your benefit.
You're squandering your time. I had already left.
What? So you've already left? You mean you moved out?
Are you shocked? I could never relax in my own home because you and your wife were always around. So, instead of getting into any more pointless debates, I decided to take the initiative and make the first move.
Oh well. So, that's it.
I no longer require anything in the apartments. So, go ahead and do anything you want with it.
Is that true? That's wonderful. You are really kind. I guess everything worked out in the end. After all, this apartment is better off simply being mine.
That's fantastic. Whatever you want to say. Please send my regards to Mom and Dad.
Nope. There's no way they'd want to hear from you. You were nothing more than a parasite to them. They would constantly complain to me about you. Please do us all a favor. Just hurry up and get out of here. This family would be much better off if you were not there. Hello, Bella. Please answer the phone. A man claiming to be a lawyer just stopped by. They wanted to know who owned the apartment. What's the point of it all? What are you attempting to accomplish?
I am sure the lawyer has already explained everything to you. However, my fiancé is the co-signer on the lease for that flat. But you took charge and ordered me to go.
What exactly are you attempting to say? This is our parents' home. That is something both you and I are aware of.
I tried several times to convince you that you were mistaken. You simply do not pay attention to me.
But what about Mom and Dad? I thought that was their apartment.
Mom and Dad didn't know all the facts when they moved into their new residence. It was far more expensive than they had anticipated. Furthermore, Dad is a very proud man. He couldn't face the thought of you knowing he couldn't afford the flat, so he pretended he owned it.
What? You mean he lied to me about this place the whole time? How could he not afford it? He does an excellent job.
I'm guessing you're unaware of it as well. However, Dad was laid off more than a year ago.
He was fired. Why on earth didn't anyone inform me?
He and a few coworkers went out to drink. He eventually got into a confrontation with one of his new coworkers. That person turned out to be his boss's son.
The son of his boss? No way. What are the chances?
He hasn't been able to stand on his own since then. No other company is ready to take a chance on him. Especially if other companies learn why he was fired.
What on earth is going on? I can't believe he withheld that information from me.
Not to add that Dad is getting on in years. It is difficult for someone his age to find work. As a result, he is having difficulty paying his rent. But, because my fiancé is a kind man, he let Dad stay in the flat.
Are you sure? You must be lying. I can't believe my father would do such a thing.
Yes, it is correct. So I hired a lawyer to ensure that everything is done correctly. You are no longer stepping on me.
Bella, come on. Seriously?
I'm sure you've heard from the lawyer already, but I intend to sell the apartment. So I strongly advise you to return to your former flat as soon as possible.
What? Selling? You're not going to be able to achieve that.
Sure, I can. Oh, and bring Mom and Dad with you back to your house.
Hold on a second. No way. That isn't an option. By the way, where are you now? My wife and I have yet to cancel our lease at our previous residence. But, please, that place can't hold all of us. There is no way Mom and Dad could live with my wife.
It seems like a fair deal to me. After all, you're the one who can now look after Mom and Dad.
No. Let us leave things alone. You can take care of Mom and Dad.
Sorry, but it is currently unattainable. I wouldn't do it even if I could.
Why? Why is it so difficult? Don't be sluggish. Make it happen.
The reason is quite straightforward. I've decided to relocate to another country with my fiancé.
What? You're relocating abroad? Seriously?
Because he is already working abroad, it would be simple for me to pack my belongings and relocate to where he is. To be honest, it's a little sooner than I would have liked, but with all the chaos you and your wife have caused me, I didn't have much of a choice. This is probably for the best. So, thanks to you, I went ahead and started the procedure sooner.
No way, no how. I'm not going to let it happen. You are not permitted to leave. Cancel all of your plans right away. I'm your older sibling. You must obey my commands.
But, as I previously stated, that is impossible.
Stop telling lies. Nothing is out of the question. Stop deceiving yourself. You could never live in another country. You're 30 years old. You're a parasite who spends the entire day locked up in your room. You're not even employed. And do you believe you could live abroad? Please don't make me laugh.
What? I don't have a job. Currently, I work as a translator. Did you not realize that?
Translator? What? When did this happen?
I began working at a company that my fiancé had suggested. It's wonderful. It's my life's work.
Bella, are you serious?
Not to mention the fact that my fiancé and I have been together for the past 5 years.
What? Is it truly 5 years?
Yes, it is correct. But, with such a dysfunctional family, marriage is out of the question right now. But now that I'm traveling overseas with him, everything has changed. I am overjoyed. He is the most wonderful and significant person in my life. He brings me more joy than anyone else in the family.
Please, be patient. Consider it. You should not act in such an unreasonable manner at this time.
My mind has already been made up, and it is not unreasonable. You can't really blame me for making this choice.
Wait! Please. I swear I'll change. From now on, the entire family will turn over a fresh leaf and assist you in every way.
No, I can't take it any longer. I will leave the United States as soon as all necessary approvals are received.
Please, Bella. Just a moment. Think about it. We are one big family.
Oh, I have already considered it. And I've made my decision. There is nothing you can say to persuade me otherwise. Goodbye, Silas. My brother and his wife eventually divorced a few days later. After I departed, she understood the dangers of marrying my brother were simply too great. To put their minds at ease, the flat they were living in was still in my name. My parents and brother were functionally homeless since they lacked money and a place to live. To get a roof over their heads, they had to go 20 miles to a relative's house. However, even their relatives grew tired of them. My brother did not change, and they grew tired of his attitude. My brother and dad were evicted not long after. My father and brother were also having difficulty finding work. They had no choice but to take out a hefty debt. I wish them the best, but I have no doubt they will spend the rest of their lives in poverty. My life, on the other hand, has been really great. I departed the country as soon as the necessary approvals were received. My husband and I now have a beautiful life together. I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Hello, there, sweetie. How have you been since that night? I can't believe I neglected to acquire your phone number. Amanda here. An old friend eventually gave me your phone number. I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to reach you again.
What the heck? Amanda? Were you my childhood neighbor?
Yes, it is correct. We had been childhood pals. We talked about it a few weeks ago. The party was fantastic. We talked a lot and even had some beers. We were so engrossed in our conversation that we neglected to exchange phone numbers.
What? How long ago was it? I haven't attended a party in a long time. I've been far too preoccupied lately to do anything like that. I haven't seen you in at least 10 years. Remember when my parents divorced and I had to live with my mother? I haven't seen you in a long time.
What exactly do you mean? I saw you at the party and you took me home to have a wonderful time. Don't you remember?
What the hell?
I've been trying to figure out how to contact you again since the party.
I've never seen you or done anything with you. I believe you erred. No way.
Sure, keep joking around like that, it's adorable. There's no reason to feel ashamed. In any case, it was all voluntary. Remember that we have a date tomorrow. Remember how we scheduled it for tomorrow?
What? A date? No, what are you on about?
What? Why are you befuddled? You're the one who requested a date in the first place. Are you upset because someone gave me your phone number without your permission? You didn't intend for this to be a one-night stand, did you? Anyway, I couldn't stop myself. I quickly fell in love with you after seeing you again. I remember asking you for your phone number numerous times, but you were always playing hard to get. So I turned to an old acquaintance for help. You're not going to flee from me again, are you? You will be sorry if you do not keep your word about our date tomorrow. You don't want to mess with me.
No, I have no idea what you've been on about all this time. I haven't seen you in 10 years, and I didn't go to any parties. Is this some kind of joke? Are you playing a trick on me?
Guess what? Tomorrow, I have a surprise for you.
A surprise?
Please look forward to it. I'm ecstatic. I'll tell you after dinner. I've planned our entire day out, so please wait till then.
Could you perhaps slow down a little? I have no idea what's going on.
I'm going to bed now and can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart.
Wait! Could you please respond first? What the hell is going on?
Why are you not returning my calls? I've been waiting for you for 3 hours. Are you sure you're not going to our date today? I wanted to inform you over dinner that I was pregnant, but I guess I'll have to do it through SMS. I wanted to discuss our future plans. We plan to start a family together soon. What kind of house should we live in and where should we reside? What should we name our child, and when should we get married? Do you not want to discuss these issues with me? You are, after all, the father of this child. There are many people who wish to have a family one day, and you are going to become a father. Shouldn't we get married immediately away? What's the matter with you? You're going to have a child. Is this how you intend to treat your future wife? You're not exactly instilling confidence in me that you'll be a decent father or husband if you treat me like way. I have a feeling you want to end things. Are you serious? We're about to marry and have a child. You can't ignore me forever. Speak to me. I'm going to be your future bride. I will never agree to end our relationship and keep texting you if you continue to ignore me.
Good day, Basil. It's been quite some time. You remember me, don't you?
Adonis, hello. Of course, I remember you. 3 years have passed. We need to get together again.
3 years? I apologize for not getting back to you sooner.
Don't worry about it. We are both quite busy right now. It's difficult to make arrangements when we work and live far apart. So, how have you been?
Something strange is happening. Someone is playing a horrible prank on me. Things are also out of control, and I'm at a loss on what to do.
What precisely do you mean?
Do you recall the girl who lived next door to me in middle school? We all used to hang out with her, and she and I had a love-hate relationship, tease each other.
Yes, Amanda. I recall her clearly. You, myself, her, and other Adonis would spend a lot of time together. She recently relocated out of town. She mentioned wanting to be alone. She also went mad.
What do you mean, insane? How so?
Since you left, she has changed dramatically. She's not the Amanda we used to know.
So, what happened? What is the matter with her?
When it comes to males she likes, she has a problem. She becomes obsessed with them and will go to any length to force them into a relationship. She will even tell outrageous lies and message them frequently. Because of it, our friendship was shattered. Rumors about her quickly spread while she was still living here. If you ever see her, keep a safe distance from her.
I see. It's too bad she turned out that way. After all, she was an old acquaintance.
Her first boyfriend, sadly, went through a lot with her. She exploited him, gaslighted him, and was envious of him. She would even make up lies in order to have control over his life. He still goes to therapy and is dealing with a lot of trauma after they split up.
Are you talking about yourself, Basil? You used to say things like that when something awful happened to you and you didn't want other people to be concerned about it. I know you too well to understand how you speak.
You are correct. I apologize. I was one of her initial victims. She was envious and tried to control my life even though she was the unfaithful one. She would become obsessed with other guys and stalk them. She would also constantly message them. She shattered my heart and destroyed our friendship. You understand what I mean?
I'm sorry I can't relate. I can't believe you two got together after I left.
That's okay. And yeah, weird, right? Anyway, I'm pleased you don't have to go through what I did. Nobody should have to deal with her.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Guy.
It's all okay. Anyway, is this prank you mentioned related to her?
That's pretty much it. Things started to make more sense once you told me about her. I was really perplexed earlier. I had absolutely no notion what she was on about. She's also been phoning and messaging me nonstop. It's eerie.
What exactly is she saying?
It's a lot to explain. She obtained my phone number from someone and began contacting me with bizarre messages.
What? No way!
Yeah, considering everything you've told me, I'm concerned about what will happen.
I can't believe she's messaged you. Yes, you must exercise caution with her. As I already stated, she had a bit of a reputation before she departed, so I'm not her only victim.
Yes, and when she contacts me, it's as if she's talking to herself. I believe I am her next target.
That appears to be the case.
She's been claiming that we met at a party, that I took her home, and that she's now pregnant. I'll email you screenshots of everything she said. It's too much to tell you.
Wait, what? Yes, please send them all. I looked through the screenshots you supplied me. This appears to be a serious problem. She has completely lost her mind.
Yes, I thought so as well.
Can you come to my house? We can hang out and decide what to do.
Sorry about that, man. I'm simply too far away, and I don't have the funds to travel at the moment.
That's all right. It's been quite difficult to get together over the last few years. Being a grown-up is a pain. I wish we could go back in time and hang around like we used to. We would spend hours playing video games, and all we had to worry about was schoolwork.
Yes, I agree. Work, home, sleep, and repeat. Now I must decide how to handle Amanda.
This entire issue is a mess. Do you have a girlfriend or are you dating anyone?
No, I've been single. I haven't had much time to date recently.
I see. That is not a problem. At the very least, Amanda will not target them.
Yes, but it appears that you've gone through a lot. Thank you for informing me about Amanda and her recent events.
It's not a problem. Just be mindful of how you communicate with her. If you say the wrong thing, she can go insane and upset.
Don't worry about it. Something about the situation doesn't seem right. I don't believe she knows where I am. I believe I am safe.
Really? Still, exercise caution. She has her own way of doing things, and she can be rather frightening at times.
Okay, I'll think about it. Now I have to get going. Work has been hectic lately. Please contact me at any moment and I will respond. Hopefully, we can get together again soon. I miss spending time with you.
Okay, and so do I. It has been far too long. You can talk to me if you get into any further difficulties with Amanda. Please let me know what happens.
Yeah, of course. I'll talk to you later.
Adonis! You have not responded to my email. It's unavoidable. I'll just have to find another way to catch your attention. I went ahead and made an online post about our marriage and how we are pregnant together. Everyone is now aware. Check it out. I went a step farther since I got a feeling you wanted to split up and have nothing to do with me. So, are you going to reconsider your decision now? I'm sure all of our friends and relatives are aware that you will soon become a parent. You need to start taking responsibility or this isn't going to end well. We're going to have a baby, therefore let's get married. You have no other option. Where should our wedding take place? I know exactly where I want to have it. Do you want to hear it? I'll notify you once you respond. I just want us to be married as soon as possible so that I may look thin in our wedding photos. My stomach will be too large for my dress if we don't hurry. Adonis, what are your thoughts?
It's truly terrifying how you can maintain a discussion with yourself. I wasn't even responding.
Oh. You finally responded to me. We're going to be husband and wife soon, so you really need to start communicating with me more. I'll give you one more opportunity. After all, you're about to marry me and become the father of our child.
Pay attention, Amanda. Right now, I'm in Canada.
Wait, what? Canada?
After my parents divorced, my mother and I relocated to Canada. She remarried someone from the area. I even finished college and now live on my own. I even have my own residences. I don't think I reside anywhere near you right now. Your social media page indicates that you live in Washington.
Right now, I'm completely perplexed. Do you actually not live in Washington any longer? I heard you relocated to Washington after finishing middle school, so I did as well.
We lived there for about a year before returning to Canada. Anyway, you mentioned that we met again a few weeks ago at a party and that I drove you home. It couldn't have been me because I don't live anywhere near you. It's impossible. I haven't been to a party in years. To be honest, I'm living a somewhat dull life right now.
So, wait a second. I even yelled your name at the party, and you responded. We also chatted about our childhoods. What you're saying is absurd. We hung out all night and you recognized me. It had to be you.
Please wait. You said my name and I recognized you? Could it be the other Adonis? Adonis Alexander? That is the only way this is feasible. Has he also relocated to Washington? It had to be him.
What?
Do you not recall him? Perhaps he was the one you met that night at the party. Not me.
No, I don't understand. That night, I slept with you.
As said previously, that couldn't be me. I am not a resident of Washington. It had to be Adonis Alexander.
No way did I confuse the two of you.
It's logical. He's the only other Adonis you've ever met. It's also been 10 years, and we all look a lot different than we did in middle school. Even though you guys spoke all night, we used to hang out all the time and have similar recollections.
What the heck? This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but if everything you're stating is true, it appears to be what happened. You've just confused us. If you're actually pregnant and you've hooked up, you should look up his phone number and start contacting him.
No. I couldn't have made such a blunder. Not him, but you were my aim.
Is that how you view it, Target? You should be more selective about who you hook up with next time. What you're doing is dangerous, and you should never target males and do this to them in the first place. Anyway, since it's not my child, could you please stop texting me?
No, I cannot accept it. You're deceiving me. My husband is supposed to be you, not him. This time, I wanted you.
What is the matter with you?
You've changed so much. Just marry me instead of lying to me.
No. Right now, I'm being absolutely serious with you. It was you who committed the error, not me. I've already explained why it couldn't be me.
Is this what occurs after all of my efforts to obtain you? I desired you.
You seriously puzzled us. Is it true that you're pregnant, or are you lying? Amanda, what's the matter with you?
No, not at all. I lied. I was going to lie about being pregnant the night we hooked up, but now that I know it's not you, I'm furious. This time, I really wanted you.
Why are you lying and acting in this manner? We used to be close. Anyway, could you please put a stop to this?
Sure, just give me Adonis Alexander's phone number. I'll have to go after him immediately.
No, I'm not going to condone your actions. Amanda, you require assistance. I can't talk to you any longer.
Wait!
I'm sorry, but I'm blocking you right now. I immediately informed Basil what transpired after my talk with Amanda. I told him that I felt sorry for Amanda. After all, she was an old acquaintance in need of assistance. We also decided to contact Adonis Alexander and inform him of the situation. After chatting in a group chat for a few days, we decided to schedule a meeting to discuss how we could assist Amanda. Basil had continued to follow Amanda on social media and knew where she lived, so we all flew to Washington and met at Adonis Alexander's house. Amanda received a message from us, and he persuaded her to come over. Amanda was stunned when she arrived at his residence and discovered the three of us there. We sat her down and talked about her behavior and how she needed to get assistance. Amanda was completely overwhelmed, and memories from the past were discussed and brought back. She sobbed and agreed to counseling. Amanda reverted to her former self after starting treatment and taking medicine. We all ended up becoming close friends again. In the end, I'm glad we were able to reconnect her with some old childhood pals.
Nick, we need to talk about something really important.
Of course. What's on your mind, May?
You know, we've been trying to have a child for a while now. After seeing the doctor, it's clear that I can't bear a child myself.
I know, and I'm sorry it didn't work out the way we hoped.
It's just really hard for me, Nick. I've always dreamed of being a mother. And knowing it's not possible biologically is heartbreaking.
I understand, May, and I'm here for you. We're in this together.
Thank you, Nick. That means a lot to me. I was thinking, what if we consider adoption? There are so many children out there who need a loving home, and we have so much love to give.
May, I understand your point, but I have to be honest. I'm worried about how having a child now might affect our freedoms and careers. It's a big responsibility, and I'm not sure if we're ready for it.
I get your concerns, Nick, but isn't this something we can figure out together? Many couples successfully balance parenthood with their careers. And as for our freedoms, yes, things will change, but we'll also experience the joy of raising a child.
It's not that I don't want to be a father, May. It's just that I'm scared. What if we're not good enough parents? What if we can't handle it all?
Those are natural fears, Nick, and I've had them too. But we won't know until we try. And we'll be there for each other every step of the way. We can learn together, grow together as parents.
I guess I'm worried about the uncertainty of it all. Our lives will change so much, and I'm not sure I'm ready for that.
Change can be scary, but it can also be beautiful. Think about the love we can give a child who needs a family. And our lives will be enriched in ways we can't even imagine right now.
You're right, May. I love you, and I don't want to see you so upset. Maybe we can take some time to think about it more and do some research.
Tom is May's friend. He texts May.
Hey, May. It's been so long.
Tom! Oh my goodness, it's really you. How have you been? It feels like forever since we last saw each other.
I know, right? I've missed you, May. I've been working abroad, and things have been quite hectic.
That's fantastic news. Welcome back. We definitely need to catch up. How long will you be in town?
I'll be around for a couple of weeks, so we have some time to hang out. How about we meet for coffee Friday morning?
Friday morning sounds perfect. Let's meet at our favorite coffee shop at 10 a.m. It's been too long, and I can't wait to hear about your adventures and everything that's happened while you were away.
I'm really looking forward to it too. I've missed our chats and laughter. You know, sometimes being away from home makes you appreciate your friends even more.
It really does, Tom. You're one of my closest friends, and I've missed you a lot. I want to hear all about your experiences, the good and the not so good. And of course, I'll fill you in on everything that's happened here too.
I appreciate that, May. You've always been such a supportive friend. It's great to know that no matter how much time passes, we can still connect like we never left. How's everything going with you lately? Many exciting news?
Well, things have been a bit challenging to be honest. I'll fill you in and all the details when we meet up. I can't wait to share all the memories we've made here while you were away. True friendships are timeless.
Life has its ups and downs, but overall I can't complain. Work keeps me busy. I've been exploring new hobbies in my free time. I'll tell you all about it when we meet.
It really will be. Okay, so it's a date. Friday at 10 a.m. at our coffee spot.
Perfect. I'll be there. Thanks for making time for me, May.
Tom, you're always worth making time for. I'll see you on Friday then.
You too, May. See you soon.
Nick texts May.
So, you plan to have a little coffee day with Tom, huh? I hope you'll enjoy yourself because that really tells me how irresponsible you really.
There are too many for you to be so hostile.
Oh please, I'm just calling it as I see it. You're out there cozying up to another man, while we're supposed to be working our marriage synthetic.
That's not fair, Nick. I've been open with you about my friendship with Tom. Tom is an old friend, and we wanted to catch up since he's back in town. There's no reason for you to be so insecure. We can have friends outside of our relationship friends.
Friends? Is that what you call it? Going on a secret coffee dates behind my back? Don't even try to defend yourself.
I've done nothing wrong, Nick. I can have friendships and social interactions. Sometimes we need friends to talk and confess.
You want to talk about hurt? How about the hurt I feel knowing that my own life is seeking companionship elsewhere? Maybe you're the one who doesn't deserve to be a mother.
What's out of your mouth? You know how much being a mother means to me. Now you're using it against me in a fight. That's cruel.
Maybe you should take a good hard look at yourself before thinking about bringing a child into this messed up situation. You're not fit to be a mother, May. You're not even responsible enough to tell me where you're going.
I can't believe you're saying these things to me, Nick. I've always supported you. Why can't you do the same for me?
You've always been about what you want, May. It's always about your needs and desires.
This isn't a competition, Nick. We're supposed to be a team supporting and uplifting each.
Say whatever you want, May. But don't come crying to me when your selfishness destroys everything you have.
I cannot continue this conversation now. If you want to talk to me, think about how you might make me feel with those cruel words. Goodbye now.
Anna texts May.
Hi, May. This is Anna.
Hello, Anna. Excuse me, I don't think I know any Anna.
You don't. But your husband, Nick, does. I need to talk to you about something important.
I'm not sure if we know each other, but you mentioned something about my husband. Can you please clarify?
I'll go straight to the point. I'm Anna, and I've been dating your husband for some time now. I just found out that I'm pregnant.
I can't believe what I'm reading. I had no idea about any of this. Are you sure you have the right person?
I understand this must be overwhelming for you. I'm sure I have the right person. It's Nick's baby. Looks like you've been clueless while he's been cozy up to me for months.
Wait. What are you pulling a prank on me?
Nope, I'm just calling your precious hubby. He's so mad at you that he asked me to tell you about what's going on. He's cheating on you, and you shouldn't put up with it.
I can't reach him.
Of course not.
That's enough, Anna. I don't know what your intentions are, but I won't let you disrupt my marriage or my life.
Oh please, May. Don't act all high and mighty now. You think you're so perfect, but you can't even keep your own husband interested. What a failure. You're just scared to face the truth. You should thank me for telling you what your husband is really like.
I don't owe you anything. You have no right to talk to me like this.
Oh, but I do. I'm the mother of Nick's child. I don't need your input or interference. You're nothing but a sad, desperate woman.
You're such a disgusting woman.
I'm just being honest with you. I hope you're ready to become the ex-wife, May. Nick and I are in love and will create a beautiful family together. The thing you can never have with him.
I don't need you to tell me what I deserve. Fine. Keep him. Keep the baby, you can keep your toxic illusions.
May texts Nick.
Nick, I've been trying to reach you. You haven't been answering your calls or texts. What's going on? Who is Anna?
Looks who finally cares about me. Well, I've been busy dealing with the aftermath of your betrayal.
My betrayal? What are you talking about, Nick? I don't understand.
Don't play dumb, May. I know all about you and Tom. You must have been sleeping with him. That's nothing compared to the bombshell I have for you.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you, Nick? So Anna was picking the truth. How could you do this to me?
It's easy to understand, May. You can't bear children, so I had to find someone who could. Anna understood that she satisfied my desires.
That's a cruel and heartless thing to say, Nick. I thought we were partners working through our struggles together.
Come on, May. We're never on the same page. I never want to adopt a child who doesn't have my blood. I need 2 wives, May. One to fulfill my needs for our family, the other to fulfill my other desires. That's as simple as that.
I can't even begin to comprehend your logic, Nick. Marriage is supposed to be built on love, trust, and mutual respect. I want to divorce.
Fine, be stubborn, May. But I'll get back at you if you don't comply. I have your intimate photos and I can easily share with everyone. Your choice.
Nick, that's despicable. Blackmailing me won't change the fact what you're asking for is wrong.
Think long and hard, May. Your reputation and dignity are hanging by thread. It would affect your future, and you can't live with anyone except me.
There are legal and moral consequences to what you're doing.
We'll see about that, May. But remember you brought this upon yourself. Goodbye.
Hey, May, I'm at the cafe, but I don't see you. Is everything okay?
Tom, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. I'm going through a tough time with Nick, and I couldn't leave the house.
I knew something was wrong. May, please tell me what's going on. You can talk to me about anything.
It's complicated, Tom. I've been struggling with my feelings for Nick, and I'm considering a divorce. But he's blackmailing me, saying he'll ruin my life if I leave him.
I'm so sorry to hear that, May. No one deserves to be in such a situation. You don't have to face this alone. I want to help you.
Thank you, Tom, but I don't want to involve you in my problems. This is my mess to deal with.
May, we've been friends for a long time, and I care about you deeply. Could you tell me what is going on?
Nick confessed that he's been having an affair with a woman named Anna. Now that she's pregnant, he wants to have 2 wives. He said it was my fault because I can't bear children.
Oh my God, it's a complete nightmare. I care about you deeply. You don't have to face this alone. You can stay at my hotel for a while if you need some space to figure things out and plan your next steps.
I don't want to impose on you, Tom. Besides, what if Nick finds out and makes things worse?
My hotel is discreet, and we can take precautions to ensure your safety and privacy. Situation. I won't let anything happen to you. You deserve a safe space to think and find a way out of this.
I appreciate your concern, Tom. It's just all so overwhelming right now.
I understand, May. Take all the time you need to think it through. I'll be here to support you, whether you decide to stay at the hotel or not. Your well-being is my priority.
It's just all so overwhelming right now.
I'm here for you, May. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what you want to do. And remember, you deserve to be happy and safe.
I'll keep that in mind, Tom. Thank you for being there for me. I just want to gather as much information as possible. I need to know the truth about the relationship and the reason why Anna got involved with Nick.
I knew you had it in you to turn things around. But you're even stronger and smarter than that. Keep me updated. I'll help you with papers for divorce.
Sure, I will. I will try my best.
Anna suddenly came to May's house to check when she can move in. May got angry and sends Anna messages.
Anna? You came to my house? What were you doing there?
Hi, May. I thought I'd drop by and check out your house. Nick mentioned you have a nice place.
I'm sorry, but I didn't invite you over. And I'm not comfortable with you checking out my house like this.
Oh, come on, May. We should get to know each other better since we share a husband.
We don't share a husband, Anna. Nick is my husband, and I don't appreciate your attitude or actions.
You're so naive, May. Nick is with both of us, and we can make this work if we try.
I won't entertain such a ridiculous idea. Nick is my husband, and our marriage is sacred to me.
You know that I'm pregnant with Nick's child. I want money and a house, and I don't care if it's love or not. Nick can provide for me, and I plan to use this pregnancy to my advantage.
I can't believe you're doing this. You're using a child to manipulate Nick and our lives. I wonder if the child is Nick's child or not.
I don't care about your feelings. Nick and I have an arrangement, and I'm going to stick to it. Let me send you DNA proof that the baby is Nick's child.
Nick and I have our issues to sort out, and I won't be a part of this unhealthy dynamic.
You're so naive, May. But go ahead and be the good wife while I take what's mine.
You're not taking anything, Anna. I won't let you ruin it.
Tom sends a message updating the paper for May.
May, I have an update for you. Your papers are ready. Now you can file for divorce and sue Nick for cheating and blackmail.
Thank you so much for supporting me through this difficult process. I can't express how grateful I am to have in my corner.
May you deserve justice and a fresh start. I will let Nick's action go unpunished. Do you get another proof that he's affair with that woman?
Yes, I prepared a secret camera in my house that recorded Anna coming to my house with my husband to check out everything. I also got a message from Anna. She showed me DNA evidence that the baby is my husband's child. Moreover, Anna doesn't want anything but money. She thought she can share this house. But this house belongs to me before we got married.
Such a great evidence. We'll navigate through the legal puzzles together. I'll support you every step out of the way.
You're right, Tom. It's time to reclaim my life and move forward from this nightmare. I'm ready to fight for my happiness.
The feeling is mutual, May. We've been friends for a long time. And I'm honored to be there for you.
Thank you, Tom. Your support means the world to me.
Nick got a court order for his affair. He got angry and sent a message to May.
Well, congratulations, May. You've succeeded in destroying our family and shattering any trust one had left. I hope you're proud of yourself for being so manipulative.
You received the court order, huh? Well, it was necessary.
Necessary? All you care about is your own happiness, May. You've trampled over everything but built together.
You're ridiculous. It was you who ruined it, you messed it up. Don't try to play the victim now.
Oh, you talk back at me now? We'll see how we react with all our intimate pictures are out there for the world to see.
You're only making it easier for me to win this case, Nick. You'll have nothing left. You'll be alone.
You're just jealous that I have Anna now. You'll never be as good as she is to me. We're going to have a family together.
Family? You're so naive, Nick. Don't you know she's just there for your money?
What the hell are you talking about? She cares about me. She's the mother of my child.
Does she know that the house you're living in actually belongs to me?
What?
You're such an idiot. That house belonged to me even before we married. So when we get divorced, it will still be mine.
You're a freaking witch. Don't talk to me like that. She'll never leave.
We'll see. I'll give you a week to move out. See you at the court.
Wait! You can't do that to me.
Guess what? I can, and I'm done with this relationship, you narcissistic jerk. Goodbye.